Hello everybody. Hey, this evening I'm going to do a Founder's beer I haven't had. I just got it this last week on my out of town trip to pick up good beers. I guess this is a seasonal. It's really, I guess, not out till June. I'm looking, let me check my Founder's schedule. Yeah, it's supposed to be out between June, July and August. So maybe it was a little bit early up there in Iowa City, but anyway, I'm going to do the Founder's Cerise. Never had this before. On the bottle it says cherry fermented ale. A little bit from the website it says, "You'll have a soft spot for this one, using only fresh Michigan tart cherries. This beauty tantalizes with intense flavors combined with a no hesitation malt bill. Adding fresh cherries at 5 separate stages of fermentation achieves the ultimate balance between tartness and sweetness." This comes in at 6.5% ABV and 15 IBUs, so it can't be all that tart, or at least it's not all that hoppy, that's for sure. So let's see this in the glass, see what we got. Whoa. That is a red beer. That is definitely cherries in that. Seems to be some, I don't know what it is. I don't know if they used whole cherries and didn't filter it or what, but it's pretty cloudy. It's a nice, almost looks like cherry cola. Got a slightly pink, oh, maybe half pinky ahead. Looks like I had maybe a finger's worth when I first poured it. Doesn't seem like it's going to last. It's definitely an odd looking beer, so let me get a nose on this and see what we have. I'm not getting a lot of cherry on the nose. Definitely getting a lot of sweet malt right in front. Or maybe just a hint of cherry, but even a slight 6.5% ABV, there might even be a slight hint of alcohol there on the nose. But there's not much on this, just very slight cherry, but it's mostly malty. And not real heavy aromas either. They're there, but they're not real strong, so let's get a taste. Okay, definitely get that cherry tartness right up front, but there's a lot of malt sweetness in this. There's not a lot on the flavor. There's not a lot here but the cherry. I'm not really a big fan of fruit beers, and this is definitely a fruit beer. This could be a refreshing beer, I think. Yeah, there's definitely that cherry tartness there. Not much else, really. Maybe something that hints at cinnamon, but really this is just cherry, little tart cherry, and some sweet, well, a lot of tart cherry and some sweet malts. Seems to be kind of medium bodied. Decent amount of carbonation. Like I said, it's kind of cloudy. I don't know if that's so it's hard to see through to see what kind of carbonation there is. Goes down pretty easy though, so let this warm up a little bit. I know I'm not going to let it warm up a ton. And I'll be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 10 minutes or so. I really haven't been drinking much on this. It's just warmed up a little bit. I had to take the dog out. I don't know, like I said, fruit beers are not my favorite. This is not sour enough to be a good sour. There's some definite sourness there, but just not enough, at least not for my taste, for a good sour. The flavors are interesting, but it's pretty, actually it's pretty one-dimensional. I'm kind of disappointed in Founders on this one. I'm gonna it's one-dimensional. That sort of takes away from the overall quality. I suppose by default it's probably an above average fruit beer. Like I said, not one of my favorite styles. I don't drink a lot of fruit beers. Don't really enjoy fruit beers. I don't like those Lindemann's Lambics at all. I've never tried any of the Samuel Smith's fruit beers. I might have to try one or two of those just to see what they're like sometime in the near future. But Founders, I'm sort of disappointed in this one. I suppose if you like fruit beers, you might really like it. I think it's a decent, for a fruit beer, it's a decent fruit beer. It's not, like I said, it's not really my style. And it is awful one-dimensional. I mean, you pretty much got a little tart cherry, or a bunch of tart cherry, and a little malt to kind of mellow it out a little bit. And that's about it. There's not much else there, so I'm going to give this a, like I said, above average by default, so I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. I don't think didn't think I'd ever give a Founders beer that low of a score, but I'm going to have to with this one. So the Founders Cerise, if you like fruit beers, you like slightly tart fruit beers, give it a try. You might like it better than I do. But the Founders Cerise is going to get a 6 out of 10 from me. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beers.